Hey guys, this is Asmita. Today I'm going to show you how I prep my coaster molds before I pour any epoxy in these. So there are many different ways how you can go about it, but this is one of my favorites and it is always a foolproof method to get the edges without any air bubbles. So let's start. I have this Unicorn Art rose gold mica pigment, and I really love this product. And I have this brush that I do not use for my painting in the traditional brushwork, so I'll be using this brush. And I have this geode coaster mold that I got from Amazon, and I'll be tagging the shop in my description box. So what I'm going to be doing, I'm taking this brush and I'll be dipping this into the mica pigment, and gently I'll just tap the extra pigment off the brush. Then I'm going to be taking this mold and slowly, wherever I want to cover the area, I will be brushing the pigments on the sides, and I'll be refilling the brush as and when required, so that I do not tap too much powder or accidentally put too much powder where I want to pour my epoxy, because this is my method only for the edges that I'm going to be teaching you in this tutorial. So we are just covering the sides. You can cover the entire lip area of this like this, or if you know how much you want to fill up your mold with your resin pour, you can just go till that height. So there is no hard and fast rule that if your mold is having a wider lip, you have to cover the whole thing. No, it's up to you if you want 1/10 of an inch or what. So I usually prefer filling them up to half of the lip. So as you can see, I am taking little by little, because if I take too much in one go, then that would just go on the entire mold, which I don't want to do. I'm making sure that I'm not leaving any of my edges where the bottom meets the lip without the pigment. And accidentally, if you brush too much powder in one place, you can just go like this and take that away. And I'll also show you, once I'm done with this, how to clean the extra bits that fall into the mold. It's better you be very careful while doing this, because the mica pigments, they fly a lot in the air, so be careful that you are not inhaling those a lot while doing this. Or I prefer that you wear a respirator mask, or at least something to cover your nose, your mouth area, and your eyes. I really love this pigment powder because a little goes long way, and the quality is really nice. So I'm just making sure that I go ahead once more on all the edges. If there are any small points left where I have not put enough powder, that will ensure that that's now well covered. So I'm just doing that final run over this. Okay, so now as you can see that all the sides are now well covered, and like the places here where there is some pigment down on the mold, now I'll show you how to clean that. So these are my baby wipes, and I'll take a small piece of baby wipe. I do not need that whole of that, and I am just ripping it like this, and then I'm taking a tweezer and just trying to, you know, make it like a Q-tip, and then I am rubbing off the extra pigment from the bottom of the mold where my resin has to go, so that it doesn't impact the final output. As you can see, this one's covered from here, so I am taking that out, and again I will just go ahead and still using the same one from inside out. I'm making sure that I'm not touching the insides of mold with my bare hands, because the oils or the moisturizers that are on my skin will leave some residue, and that might create some extra bubbles in the silicone mold. So this way, as you can see that I have now another one here, I am again rolling this over my tweezers. You can use a stir stick, like a wooden stick, or you can use a Q-tip dipped in alcohol, and you can straight away just go ahead with the Q-tip and clean your mold with that. But I find this better because this way just less than half of the wipe and I am good with that. Okay, so similarly I did another mold. So now I have 1, 2, 3 and 4 molds done in the same way. If you want, you can also do in the insides of this, but I am leaving this like that for now because I'll be pouring some crushed glass or the crystals inside, so I would not want my pigment to cover that part. So the color I used was rose gold and the pigments are unicorn art, and they have a lot of different pigments which are here, and their resin as well. So stay tuned, guys, and in the next video you will see how I pour these ones. And for the final output, once the cured results are there, I'll be putting that on my Instagram, which is asmizart_by_asmita. And that's the place where I put all my dried or cured results, be it my acrylic mixed media artworks, my resin art, my watercolors. So probably everything. When that is ready, I put it on my Instagram, so follow me there as well. And I hope to see you soon. Have a great day. Bye bye.